Bridgeport had the better season based on record and standing. All right, they'll come in with the ball, will Bridgeport. It's 7-4 in favor of Queens, and here come the Purple Knights of Bridgeport in the forecourt. Here's David Boykin. He's out towards that midcourt insignia for the Knights. Drives left, 22 seconds to shoot. Pass deflected away, garners it back, throws it outside to Jermaine Washington. And there's a loose ball again, and the Knights are on it. Martin Singleton, not good ball handling shown thus far by Bridgeport.
But you got to give a little credit to Queens. They're playing some tight defense,
yes, you do.
Some of those turnovers.
Yes, you do. They came here ready to play tonight at home. Singleton with the ball, passing it down low. Eugene's backing in. Gerald Eugene, his first appearance of the game. Turnaround inside after making a couple of pivots. Couldn't get it to go, and it'll be a loose ball foul as Eugene scrambled after the ball and picked up his first. 7-4, favor of the Knights. Not many points on the board, but as you said, a very inspired defense being played by the Knights. Here's Jermaine Washington. He comes to the midcourt line, takes it over to the right, passes it cross court. Working around the perimeter again. And in low, and nothing goes for Bridgeport, and rescuing the ball off the floor is Martin Singleton.
That was a good pass by Stennis, and a shot that should have been made.
Allicott in the air, tries at the last moment to dump it off, had the pass deflected, trying to get it inside to Eugene. Well, it is 7-4, 13:44 to go. 15 seconds on the shot clock here. That right now is in question. Now they're going to put 24 up there, I believe. So another function of the official being shown early on.
Yeah.
And the officials have been very active early on here.
So far, yeah. You can say that.
Not many points on the board. 13:44 to go. Queens ahead 7-4. They'll be throwing in from underneath with Martin Singleton. But, you know, John, all kidding aside, each game for the Knights is going to be a big game as they move along. That ball goes inside. It's bobbled around, knocked out of bounds again. The Knights will throw in. For instance, after this Bridgeport game, they'll have Mercy coming in here on Monday. And you can't let up in that game either. Here's the corner shot by Lands off the inbound. He hit the floor. He missed. Eugene with the follow. Good putback by Gerald Eugene.
Eugene using his size to get that rebound and then put it up for the easy two.
Now the Knights, who last year had a very thin squad, have suddenly become a deep ball club as we watch a couple of more players come back in. Nana Boateng off the bench for his first time. And we see Leander come back in. 9-4. That was a foul down on this end against the Knights. The team fouls are 4 apiece. That was the second on Gerald Eugene after he picked off that rebound. That'll be thrown in from underneath by Jermaine Washington. Washington on the ball game for the Purple Knights. Looking to get it in. David Boykin in the backcourt with him. They'll call it again to Bridgeport. And again, the officials very active here.
Seems to be a lot of confusion on the sidelines.
Yeah. Charles Vanderpool also in there for Bridgeport with Teairez Stennis. And from the top of the key, pulling up for a three. Nicely done as Jermaine Washington knocks it down, makes it 9-7. Bridgeport gets within 2.
You knew it was only a matter of time before they got the shots dropping.
Leander passes in the corner. Simmons with it. Well, of course, you know, a freezing day. And you're on that bus, and you get off the bus, and you come in here. And it might take you a little time to get warmed up. Allicott gets it out to Leander. Fires from outside. Misses that. Leander 0 for 3 so far. And then the Knights push off in an attempt to get to the loose ball.
And Bridgeport, they got lots of shooters on their squad with 3 guys shooting over 40% from three-point range.
Yeah.
So expect to see more three-pointers in this game.
Now the Knights try to get the ball handler on the baseline, and they get the turnover. That was not a Knight foul, by the way. It was just a Knight knockout. Then on the ensuing inbound, the Knights got it turned over to them, and here's Lands to put it in from underneath. They're ahead. Queens ahead of Bridgeport 9-7, and here's Queens with the ball. Nana Boateng out towards the midcourt lines, very fast. It's being guarded at an angle by Jermaine Washington, who understands that and maybe wants to cut him off as he accelerates. Caused him into force himself into a turnover there. Going to be Bridgeport ball down by the 2. And we'll watch as Martin Singleton gets the call right away to come in for Khalif Alicott, as Martin sat on the bench for a few minutes. So the Knights have really gone to their bench early on here. And for that point, Bridgeport has 2. Here's Steve Martin throwing it in the middle of the circles, and a bad pass to the left, stolen by the Knights. Up court they go, and Lands gently guides it over the rim and in. 11-7, the Knights by 4. 12:15 to go. Baseline, Teairez Stennis takes his man to the baseline and puts it up over him and scores.
Well, Bridgeport needs to get him the ball some more to get back in this ball game.
Oh, they need more of that, is right. On the year, Khalif Alicott, the Knights leading scorer, 13 a game, threw the ball away there. Mike Leander, 10 a game. Down court, Bridgeport ties the game as they go right to the basket with Steve Martin.
And Boateng had some issues getting the ball across court, and then he threw the errant pass.
Have to be careful. Poked away in the front court, and almost a steal by Lee Frazier, but it went out of bounds, and it's going to be off the Knights.
And now the Purple Knights got a little bit of momentum here. A couple baskets in a row and have a chance to take their first lead of the game.
Bridgeport has come on from the opening minutes of this game. They had about 2 points on the board. We were almost 4 minutes in. There's a jumper. Boykin from the right side pulls up, misses. Follow is no good as it was picked off by Phillips, and they hang in there. They get it.
And good determination by Phillips, not giving up, grabbing 2 of his missed shots and putting it in.
So it's 13-11. At a 2-point lead for Bridgeport. Now the Knights want to beat them up court. Land scores and a foul. Now, as they say, you will see the real Knights and the real Purple Knights come out here with 11:16 to go, as the Queens Club came right back off that basket and turned 2 in themselves, and Lands got fouled.
And a very difficult shot he made on that, too. And very acrobatic.
And the free throw is good. Lamont Lands, one of the returning players from last year. And when you get a tight spot, as I said, you always want to go to experience. Stennis with the ball. Stennis puts it up top to Phillips. Phillips to Boykin. Now they go to Stennis, whose jumper is right on from the 3-point line straight away, and he gives them a 16-14 lead.
And he's got 7 points already here in just 10 minutes into the game.
Stennis, as they say, has game. Here's Singleton on the right side, passing out to Boateng. Now it's become a little more wide open and exciting. Boateng with the ball over the right side for Queens. He starts to drive in, lost control of the ball, but it's recovered and brought inside by Singleton. Then Singleton plays a pass stolen by Bridgeport. They want to get it up court, as we stated earlier, and Frazier gets fouled going in.
Stennis showing he can play on the defensive side of the ball, too, forcing the turnover.
So Lee Frazier and of Millville, New Jersey, and Gloucester Community College will end up at the free throw line. And another Purple Knight who can get up court. First one is up and good. Well, the real deal will come out as you go along. You can't hide too many weaknesses.
Yeah, Bridgeport struggled in the beginning, but they seem to have settled down a little bit.
Let's watch Frazier with his second. It's a 3-point lead for Bridgeport, 17-14. He hung it off the front rim, no good. The Knights will bring it up off the rebound by Singleton. Here's Alicott going to the head of the key the other way. Alicott pounding it with the right hand. Steve Martin guarding him. Alicott cuts left, gives it over to Lacayo. They want that offense spread a little bit. Here's Leander from the baseline with a jump, a fall away, no good. They got the open shot for Mike, couldn't put it down. Bridgeport up by 3, and here they come the other way. Boykin, they throw it on the left to Martin. Martin goes inside, around the basket, and putting it in with the big sweeping move is Phillips. That causes the Knight bench to call a timeout, because Bridgeport now has run off 6 points in a row, and they lead at 19-14.
Well, like